From a young age, we're taught that hard work is the key to wealth and success. We hear stories of people grinding day and night, believing that if we just put in enough hours, the money will follow. So, we fill our calendars with endless to-do lists, meetings, and tasks, thinking that being constantly busy means we're making progress toward our goals. But the reality is, many people work tirelessly, sometimes even harder than those who are wealthy, and still struggle financially. It's like running on a treadmill that isn't plugged in. You're moving, you're sweating, but you're not actually getting anywhere. The real problem? Activity isn't the same as productivity. Just because you're busy doesn't mean you're moving closer to your financial goals. You can spend hours replying to emails, sitting in meetings, or organizing your workspace, but if you're not creating something valuable or solving real problems, your income will stay the same. Income is a reward for value, not just for effort. The market doesn't pay you for how hard you work. It pays you for the results you deliver. The world rewards those who provide solutions, not those who simply clock in more hours. It's about impact, not just input. Imagine two designers. One spends all day endlessly tweaking their website, perfecting every detail but never launching anything. The other delivers a finished logo to a paying client, creating real value and getting paid for it. Only one of them sees their bank account grow. The difference isn't just in how much they work, but in what they focus on. Outcomes, not just activity. To close the gap between effort and income, you need to shift your mindset. Start measuring your day by the value you create, not by how many boxes you check off your list. Did you make a sale, attract a new customer, or build a relationship that could lead to future business? Or did you build a system that saves time, allowing you to focus on higher value work in the future? These are the actions that truly move your finances forward and set you apart from those who are just busy. The goal isn't to work more hours, but to work on what matters most, those tasks that directly impact your bottom line. Channel your discipline and energy into activities that generate revenue, create value, and drive results. Stop glorifying busyness. Start prioritizing value. Make it your mission to focus on what truly matters. That's how you transform hard work into real financial momentum and lasting success. If hard work doesn't guarantee wealth, what does? Income is always in exchange for value. People pay for solutions, convenience, or joy, never just for effort. The market rewards those who solve problems for many, not those who simply stay busy. A world-renowned chef earns more than a cafe cook, because their value reaches thousands, not dozens. Your income is proportional to the value you provide, not the hours you work. Focus on creating more value for more people in any field. Money follows value. Whether you're a content creator, salesperson, or freelancer, ask daily, how can I create more value today? When you become a value creator, income becomes a measure of your impact. If you want to grow your income and truly unlock your potential, you need to understand and master three powerful levers: skill, output, and leverage. These are the fundamental drivers behind lasting financial growth and personal success. Most people spend years obsessing over improving their skills, taking courses, reading books, and practicing, but they often overlook the importance of output and leverage, which are just as critical. Skill is the quality of what you offer. The better your skill, the more valuable your work becomes in the marketplace. Whether you're a coder, a designer, or a writer, honing your craft is essential, but skill alone isn't enough. Output is about how much you actually produce and deliver to the market. It's the volume of work you put out, the consistency with which you show up, and your ability to finish what you start. A talented writer who never publishes will always earn less than a consistent, good writer who shares their work regularly. Output is what turns potential into results. Output requires discipline, routines, and systems that help you stay productive, even when motivation fades. Building habits around your work is key. The third lever, Leverage is what multiplies your results far beyond what you could achieve alone. Leverage is about using tools, technology, and networks to amplify your impact. Leverage lets you break free from trading time for money. Think about content that reaches thousands, software that automates your work, or teams that help you scale your efforts. A single video or article can generate value for years, earning you income and influence long after the initial effort is done. This is the power of leverage in action. Most people trade their time for money one-to-one, but leverage allows you to multiply your impact and income without working more hours. To truly increase your income, you need to improve your skill, increase your output, and use leverage to scale your results. Each lever supports the others. All three levers must work together, like gears in a well-oiled machine. When they do, your growth becomes exponential. Focus on building each lever intentionally. Set goals for your skill development, track your output, and look for ways to add leverage to your work. That's the engine of sustainable financial growth. Mastering skill, maximizing output, and multiplying with leverage. Learning a skill is just the beginning. Applying it is what gets you paid. Many people collect knowledge but never use it to solve real problems. Your income depends on what you do with what you know. Choose practical skills that people already pay for. Marketing, sales, design, content creation. Find out what problems people have, and position your skill as the solution. Don't wait to feel like an expert. Start applying your skill daily. Practice accelerates learning and builds a portfolio that proves your value. Offer your services even for free at first to build experience and credibility. Start small. Help a local business, redesign a website, or launch a blog. Daily action turns knowledge into income. The market pays for performance, not potential. Apply your skills every day. That's how you turn learning into earning. A skill is useless without consistent output. You can have all the knowledge, talent, or creativity in the world, but if you don't put it into action regularly, it never translates into real results. No matter how talented you are, if you don't produce, you don't get paid. Potential alone doesn't pay the bills or move your career forward. It's the work you actually deliver that counts. That's why a daily system is essential. It turns potential into results. A daily system is like a conveyor belt for your goals, steadily moving you closer to achievement, one small step at a time. Systems remove the need for motivation. They make output automatic. When you rely on habits and routines, you don't have to waste energy deciding what to do next. For example, write 500 words every morning, even if you don't feel inspired. The act of showing up matters more than waiting for the perfect moment. Or make 20 sales calls every afternoon, regardless of yesterday's results. Consistency builds momentum and confidence. Keep your system simple and focused on your most valuable action. Don't overcomplicate it. Clarity and repetition are your allies. Small daily outputs compound into a significant body of work. Over weeks and months, these tiny efforts add up to something substantial. Each piece of output is a small bet. Most won't pay off, but some will. The more you produce, the more chances you create for success. You can't predict which, so increase your number of bets. Quantity leads to quality over time, and persistence multiplies your opportunities. A daily system keeps you in the game and creates opportunities. It's the difference between waiting for luck and making your own luck through action. Without it, your skills remain dormant and your income stagnant. Your abilities fade if they're not exercised, and your goals drift further away. Make output a habit, not a hope. Build a routine that you can rely on, even on tough days. That's how you build momentum and move your finances forward. Progress is a chain reaction. One action leads to the next. Consistency beats intensity every time. In the end, It's the steady, repeated effort that wins the race and transforms your potential into real, lasting results. Traditionally, more income meant more hours worked. Leverage breaks this link. It multiplies your results without multiplying your effort. Content is a powerful form of leverage. One video or article can reach thousands, working for you around the clock. Systems are another. Automate tasks, delegate, or use tools to save time and scale your impact. Build an audience, a group that trusts you and is ready to buy or share your work. Leverage lets you serve more people with the same effort. Invest time in creating assets and systems, not just doing tasks. That's how you scale your income beyond your own hours. Work smarter, not just harder. Leverage is the key to exponential growth. It's easy to fall into traps that feel productive but keep you broke. The first trap, being a professional learner, always studying, never applying. The second, working without feedback, producing blindly, not measuring what works. The third, output without a clear goal, being busy, but directionless. If your actions aren't tied to a specific income goal, you're just spinning your wheels. Avoid these traps by applying what you learn immediately, building feedback loops, and setting clear, income-related goals. Track your results and adjust based on real data. Let your goals guide your daily actions. Don't confuse activity with progress. Channel your discipline into what actually creates value. That's how you escape the busy but broke cycle. Discipline is the thread that ties everything together, but only if it's focused on the right things. Many disciplined people stay broke because their effort isn't connected to value creation. Real growth happens when discipline is applied to skill improvement, consistent output, and leverage. Practice your craft daily, not just for clients, but to get better. Build small, repeatable routines that guarantee daily value creation. Use discipline to invest in leverage. Create assets. Document systems. Nurture your audience. These habits don't always pay off immediately, but they compound over time. When your daily actions build skill, output, and leverage, discipline becomes a force for real income growth. Don't just work hard, work smart, and connect your habits to what truly matters. That's how you turn discipline into wealth.